Hi, welcome back. This is Jacqueline Powers here on YouTube. You're listening to a lighter, public version of this trance. A safe place to relax, drift, and feel good going deeper. You don't need to remember when you first found this. You don't need to remember how many times you've listened before. You're here now, and that's already enough. You might already notice how easy it is to listen again, how familiar my voice feels, even if you can't quite say why. That gentle pull that's already starting. That sense that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Some of you have only ever listened here on YouTube, and some of you have already discovered the longer, more private version of this file waiting for you on my Patreon. Either way, you don't need to choose anything right now. All you're doing is listening, letting your attention soften, letting your body settle, letting yourself enjoy how good it feels to follow. This is co-creation. I guide, you respond, and the more you allow yourself to respond, the better it feels, the deeper you drift, the nicer that feeling becomes. There's nothing you need to prove here, nothing you need to get right. If your thoughts wander, that's fine. If you sink quickly, that's fine too. Your mind already knows how to do this. Pause now if you need to get comfortable. Continue when you're ready. If you've been enjoying these experiences with me, you're welcome to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next time I guide you under. And when your curiosity starts to pull you deeper, you'll find the Patreon details in the description. Now take a slow breath in for me and let it go. You're already listening, and as you listen, you can notice your breathing, not changing it yet, just noticing that it's there. You might feel the place where you're sitting or lying down, the way your body is supported right now, that gentle sense of being held in place. And while you notice that, you can hear my voice, steady, unrushed, easy to follow. Some thoughts might still drift through, like little fragments, background noise, and that's fine, because even with those thoughts, you're still listening, and even with those thoughts, your body already knows how to relax. It's done this before, maybe many times. You might notice your shoulders settling a little lower, or your jaw loosening without effort, or that soft heaviness beginning behind your eyes. And as those things happen, you don't have to do anything about them. You don't need to help. You don't need to interfere. You can just allow your body to respond. Allow your attention to narrow slightly. Allow my words to matter a little more than everything else. Because the longer you listen, the simpler it becomes. Listening, following, letting go. And in a moment, you're gonna notice that following feels good. That letting go feels pleasant. That singing just a little deeper feels rewarding. You don't have to go deep yet. Just noticing that you could. Just noticing how easy it already feels. That's right, just like that. You're listening to my voice right now, aren't you? And you can hear each word as it arrives, can't you? Yes. You're breathing, and you notice how good it feels to just let the breath slow down. Don't you now? That's right. You don't need to think about every sentence, because it feels so much better to just follow. Isn't that right? And the more you follow, the more natural it feels to want this, don't you? That's right. Just let your attention turn inward now. No effort, no strain. You're already breathing. And as you notice that rhythm, you're gonna feel it slow all on its own. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Easy. You don't need to breathe deeply on purpose. Your body already knows how to settle. And in a moment, you're gonna notice a soft heaviness beginning to spread. Start at the top of your head. Feel the scalp loosen, the forehead smoothing out, the muscles around your eyes softening gently. Your eyelids already feel pleasantly heavy now. And you're gonna find that closing them makes everything simpler. Let that softness drift into your cheeks, your jaw, your tongue resting easily in your mouth. Your neck loosens, your shoulders have already started to drop, and you're gonna feel them sink a little lower still. Your whole body is already resting now, supported, held, and as your body settles, your thoughts are gonna grow quieter. Not forced, just less interesting than my voice. You don't need to stop thinking. Thoughts drift on their own, and you're gonna enjoy how easy it is to let them pass. Doing nothing already feels good, and you're going to sink even more as you follow. That's right. Before we go any deeper, I want to show you how easily your mind can shift. You don't need to help. You don't need to anticipate. Just notice how fast your body responds. In a moment, I'll say a simple phrase. Your body wakes for a breath, then drops instantly. And each time it happens, it feels better. Wake up. Sleep twice as deep. Wake up. Sleep, doubling your relaxation. Wake up. Sleep, sinking deeper each time. Wake up. Just noticing that tiny movement before you sleep. Going twice as deep and twice as good. Wake up. Sleep, doubling the trance. Wake up. Sleep, deeper and deeper. Automatic and effortless. In your mind now, you can imagine a simple staircase. Nothing dramatic, nothing complicated. Just a quiet set of steps. Safe, private, inviting. you're standing at the top. And you don't need to rush. You already know how this works. Each step down feels rewarding, like you're giving yourself permission to let go a little more. There are 10 steps, and with each one, your body grows heavier. Your mind grows quieter. That warm, pleasant feeling deepens. Step 10. Taking the first step down, feeling supported immediately. Step 9. Dropping your shoulders even more. Breathing slower, without effort. Step 8. Your thoughts thinning out. Less shape, less importance. Step 7. That warmth spreading through your chest and belly. Comfortable, steady. Step 6. Halfway down now. Listening feels easier than thinking. Following feels natural. Step 5. Every word I say lands deeper, stays longer. Step 4. Your body feels heavy and still, like it prefers to not move at all. Step 3. So quiet inside now. So simple. Step 2. Almost there. That blank, empty feeling beginning to form. Step 1. Stepping onto the bottom. Settling fully. Resting deeply. And as you arrive, you might notice something interesting. How good it feels to be here. How satisfying it is to be this still. That's right. Just drifting, just blank and empty. You're already settled down here now. That quiet place where your body feels heavy and your mind feels pleasantly empty. Nothing to hold on to, nothing to manage, just listening. And the more you listen, the more natural it feels to stay still, as if stillness itself is rewarding, as if doing nothing feels better than doing anything at all. You might notice how good it feels to be guided, how easy it is when I do the thinking, when you only have to follow. That's something you already know how to do. You've done it before, and every time it becomes simpler. The deeper you sink, the better it feels. Not because you're trying, but because your body likes this feeling. That warm sense of surrender, that gentle pleasure of letting go. It spreads automatically the more you relax. And sometimes without warning, I might say something simple, something casual, something that sounds like ordinary conversation. Like asking, "Can Dolly go deeper?" And when those words land, you don't need to think about them. Your body already recognizes them. Your mind already knows the path. Dolly, go deeper. And just like that, you notice the drop, that soft sinking sensation, that moment where everything goes blank and empty again. It feels familiar, comfortable, almost expected. Each time it happens, it feels smoother, faster, more complete. Because your Dolly mind learns quickly. It learns that those words mean stillness. They mean quiet. They mean sinking. And sinking feels good. The more often you notice that response, the more automatic it becomes. Hearing the phrase, feeling the drop, enjoying the emptiness. You don't have to practice it. It practices itself. Every time you listen, and even later, outside of this moment, you might remember my voice, casually wondering, when did Dolly go deeper? And just noticing that question is enough to soften you, enough to make your thoughts blur for a second. That's right. Just drifting away, just going blank and empty. Because being a Dolly is easy, being guided is comfortable, and going deeper is always rewarded with that warm, pleasant feeling you enjoy so much. You're doing beautifully, staying still, staying open, letting these ideas settle exactly where they belong. Everything you've been doing here is settling in now, quietly, naturally. You don't need to repeat anything on purpose. Your mind already knows what to keep, what to let sink. Each time you listen, this state arrives faster. Your body remembers the feeling, that heavy stillness, that blank, empty calm, and the idea of being a Dolly feels more familiar now. Not as a thought, but as a sensation. Stillness feels right. Following feels comfortable. Letting go feels rewarding. You don't have to wonder whether it worked. You can already notice how easy it is to stay right here. How little effort it takes to remain quiet inside. And that simple phrase you've heard, the one that sounds so ordinary, so casual, Dolly, go deeper. Each time those words appear, your body responds first, before thought, before analysis. A soft drop, a gentle sinking, that pleasant blankness returning. And because nothing bad happens here, your mind relaxes about it. It allows it. It welcomes it. The more familiar that response becomes, the more automatic it feels, hearing the words, feeling the stillness, enjoying the emptiness. This doesn't fade when you finish listening. It settles like a well-worn path. And the next time you hear my voice, you're going to notice how fast you drop again, how quickly your body remembers, how easily you become still. That's right. Everything is reinforcing itself now, quietly, perfectly. In a moment, I'm going to bring you back up gently. Nothing sudden, nothing sharp. You don't lose anything you enjoyed. That calm, that softness, that quiet satisfaction of having drifted so easily. Those feelings can stay with you, settled comfortably, like a pleasant afterglow. I'll count from 1 up to 5, and with each number you become a little more awake, a little more present, bringing your attention back with you. 1. Energy beginning to return. A gentle awareness of your body again. 2. Breathing a little deeper, feeling more alert, without losing that calm. 3. A subtle stretch inside, fingers and toes noticing themselves. 4. Eyes feeling ready to open, mind clearer, body lighter. 5. Eyes open now, fully awake, present, feeling good. Take a moment, maybe stretch, maybe breathe, and just notice how easy that was. Welcome back. Take a second to settle into being awake again. You might still feel a little floaty or pleasantly calm. That's normal. Everything you experienced happened because you allowed it, because you followed, because you already knew how. You don't need to analyze any of it. You don't need to explain it to yourself. You can just enjoy how it feels afterwards. That relaxed clarity, that soft satisfaction, that quiet smile that sometimes shows up without a reason. You might notice something else later, in a conversation, in a quiet moment, when a familiar phrase drifts through your mind, when you hear it, when you notice it. Dolly, go deeper. And maybe you'll smile when you feel that tiny pause, that soft blank moment, that gentle echo of stillness. Nothing overwhelming, nothing disruptive, just a reminder, a memory your body recognizes. If you listened here on YouTube, I'm glad you did. This lighter version is meant to feel safe, comforting, enjoyable. And if you find yourself curious about what happens when you're allowed to stay down there longer, the more private version of this experience is waiting for you. You'll find the Patreon details in the description. For now, drink some water, move a little, be kind to yourself, and enjoy knowing how easy it is for you to follow, how naturally you respond, how good it feels to let go. I'll see you again soon.